Now, for the first time, women who say they were violently raped on or near the campus of Eastern Michigan University are speaking out. As of tonight, there are now 34 women who have joined the civil case against the university, EMU police, the Title IX department at EMU, 2 fraternities, and the list is growing. I sat down with 8 of the women and listened as they each shared similar stories about their cries for help they say went unanswered and the justice they still hope to one day get.
I was raped when I was 19 years old. I was also a freshman at Eastern. I had just started.
It's hard enough coming to grips with being sexually assaulted, but it's another hurdle when the culture on campus tells you you have no voice and no one will believe you.
When I first told of my assault, unfortunately, I wasn't believed by.
I sat down with 8 women whose stories echoed their complaints in a lawsuit, alleging they were violently raped on or near Eastern Michigan University's campus. I got a chance to read details in the case, and a lot of the things that I read were absolutely horrific. I want to know from you, when this happened to you, were you able to run to anybody, tell anybody?
Yeah, I did tell one of my closest friends.
You felt powerless to go to university officials, to the Ypsilanti Police Department, the EMU Police Department?
In previous cases, he said, she said doesn't really work out in the victim's favor.
They have each joined a civil lawsuit that now has 34 women who all say they were sexually assaulted between 2015 and 2020. Some allegedly gang raped, one held captive overnight. Another alleges she lost her virginity while being raped. In each lawsuit, they are all listed as Jane Does, and their words describe what's spelled out in their lawsuit.
It's always the man is innocent until proven guilty. As a woman, you have to prove so much, and you have to provide so much evidence that something so horrible happened to you.
They sat down with me one by one, each telling me they felt the university did not listen, that EMU police did not investigate, and the Title IX department took no action to remove students who had been accused of rape before.
Once I found out it had been going on for so long, I just thought it was unbelievable.
According to the lawsuit, many of them confided in Melody Werner, who resigned from her Title IX coordinator position at EMU.
I told her that I was sexually assaulted and that I didn't know what to do, and she told me that there was nothing they could do.
What was her reasoning?
Because there's no evidence.
I heard that same scenario over and over again.
I went to Title IX at EMU and I spoke to Melody Werner, the coordinator at the time.
What did she say?
She told me that since it was my assailant's first offense, there's nothing we can do, and we just have to wait and see if he does it again.
EMU released a statement in response to the lawsuit. It says Werner has denied these accusations. The school also stood by prior statements Werner made denying that she deterred a student from reporting a gang rape. One former EMU student, Dustin Durbin, who has now been charged criminally for raping 10 women at EMU, had done it before. You all got into a group. Did you learn, oh my God, it happened to her, and it happened to her, and it happened to her? What did you feel at that point?
Anger.
Many of the alleged rapes occurred at 2 EMU-sanctioned fraternity houses. There are now more than a dozen criminal defendants charged with rape. Todd Flood, who represents the women in the civil lawsuit, says it took a mom pressing charges for her daughter, a boyfriend of one victim exposing the crimes on social media, and 2 women, both Ypsilanti police officers, following it on social media and exposing the alleged cover-up.
Women were being raped. It was pronounced on EMU's campus. They found one, right? And then they heard about the others and they started getting leads.
And they began reaching out to victims. What does justice look like?
Justice looks like accountability for Eastern and those involved, and it looks like women and men not being afraid to speak up.
To your attacker, the person who sexually assaulted you, the person who changed your life, you say what?
You took a piece of me that I didn't know I had, but I have it back now. And nobody's going to take it away from me again.
EMU released an official statement. It reads in part, "Our response does not dispute or challenge any survivor's allegation that they suffered a sexual assault. It focuses on the important legal distinctions between what the plaintiff's counsel claims are the university responsibilities in these cases and our actual responsibilities under federal law." And while there is no timetable for when this legal battle will be over, there are other criminal defendants awaiting their day in court.
What's at the end is closure, right, for both sides. Closure for these women so that they can start to heal. Closure for EMU so they can start to rebuild.
And here is the latest. An offer was placed on the record today by the prosecution. Dustin Durbin has been offered to plead guilty as charged with a sentence agreement of 15 to 30 years behind bars. The prosecution and defense agreed to adjourn it for 6 weeks. This for Durbin to decide whether he wants to take the deal. We will certainly continue to follow it. And coming up tonight at 11, the survivors and their hope for the future. What they want to happen again tonight at 11. Sure hope you watch. Dave.